Alright, y'all, a little late night fuel, and you know I like to run at nighttime. Bosses run at nighttime. That way they ain't gotta see nobody in the streets. Also, I'm gonna stay tuned for that breaking down that broker video on how to book loads off the load board and show you how they slaving us out here. Main reason why I don't even do work on load boards no more. Stay tuned.
Look, picture me rolling, tipping my chauffeur. Niggas look jealous, you gotta control it. Reaching my quota.
Alright, coming at you with another video on the load board and how to get around it and what you're gonna have to endure when you first jump out here on your own authority as a car hauler. Alright, now right here you can see this is Central Dispatch, okay? So we got a Buick Enclave for $75 going 44 miles, $1.88. They ain't really slaving you, but on the operators, I believe we supposed to get at least $2 a mile. So they're not really slaving you. They actually pretty decent. You know what I mean? They decent. So that we'll move on from there. But here, you getting slaved. Here, you decent. You right around what I do, but I do $1.25 for less miles than that. You know what I'm saying? I do $1.25 for 50 something miles. If I was going that far, the rate gonna change. Trip planning. I like to plan my trips where if I get on the load board, I like to plan my trips. I like to have them either picking up from the same location and delivering at 2 different locations, or I would rather have it all one location and then going to another location. Let's see if we got something like that up here. See, certain people like United Road, right now they trying to pay close to $2 a mile because they starving them out. Because at first they was well under $1 a mile. And then they posting on Central. They usually don't even post on Central. They got their own website where you can go to load board and pick your freight and actually put it in the cart like you buying something off of Amazon. It's crazy. But yeah, $2 a mile, man. You supposed to stuff like this, champagne, it's 2 of them. Slaves. They slaving us, man. Look, 93 cents a mile. You ain't even giving me $1 a mile for these big old cargo vans. Come on, man. That ain't fair. But look, they do it according to how they put it up there. So today is technically the 7th. So if you look back at it, the 7th, they put it up there as if they just put it up there. But trust me, that's been up there for a while. I don't work with them at all. They not taking no new people right now. So they waiting a while. They got to clear out the old house. But yeah, I'm just giving you a little look at how it works and how it looks. I'm actually gonna call one of these people too for you, just so you can see, like, they don't even budge on the price. Look at this dude right here, going 244 miles, Decatur to Caledonia for Cars Arrive. They actually pretty decent, but looking by this, $120. But let me also tell you something too. What they don't really tell you is that in car hauling, your load is not built by the mile. It's more so built by the car. So if I was going 244 miles, technically this is one car, $120, 49 cents a mile, right? So if I add that one with this one, well, hold on, let's see if is that the same car? No, that's not even the same car. 2 different dates, 2014, 2015. So yeah. If I add that one with that one, now I'm up to almost $1 a mile. I'm short 2 pennies from $1 a mile, and I just got 2 cars, right? So this is what they expect you to do. They expect you to add up your $1 a mile. I I don't think that's fair. I think if you get out here and you spend the bread that you spend to get out here, we should definitely be getting that $2 a mile. So when I call them, let me tell you how they. Matter of fact, we gonna get them a little call real quick. I ain't did no work with them, but I'm pretty sure I'm set up to do work with them. I either got to add them to my insurance as a cert holder or send them a W-9, one of the two. I'm usually set up with everybody, but I just don't follow through because they end up showing this type of stuff, 49 cents a mile. So let's just call them real quick. All right, let's call them real quick. Shoot, they talking about.
Thank you for calling Cars Arise Network. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. If you are a dealer, please press 1. If you are a transporter, please press 2. If you are For carrier setup, press 1. For accounting, press 2. For dispatch, press 3. For fuel card. To update us on an existing load or report a problem, press 1. To request a new load, press 2. Management company can seamlessly and automatically fix Cars Arise.
Hey, what's going on, buddy? I was calling in about reference ID number 9286204.
Decatur to Caledonia.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, dealer in Manheim, Rudson Drive. You want to pick it up?
Yeah, I had one question before I accepted that. Is there any way I can get $1 a mile? Because you had it up here for 49 cents. And I am an owner-operator, so I believe $1 a mile would be fair.
I understand where you're coming from, man. It's just the type of account we have. We're not even getting 70 cents a mile for the load. I could probably get you to 150, maybe 160. That's the best I can do right now.
Okay. You said maybe 160?
I said that's a possibility. Yeah, I mean, it is a couple days old. I do understand that, but it's a Toyota account, and with these, we don't get any money when it comes to them. So, I can get you up to like 160. Then.
Okay. Now another question: would there be any way I could have you, since you're extending that favor to me, is there any way that I could have you call me directly from now on?
There's no way I can do that, man. Yeah, unfortunately, with this company, it was just too many loads. I have over 5,000 carriers. If I do it for you, I got to do it for the other 5,000. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Have you ever moved for us before?
You know what? I don't know if I moved for you, but I know I'm pretty sure I'm set up with you guys, ready to move, if not anything.
So we don't go through Central. We have our own load board and everything. What's your company name?
Stacks Hauling and Transport. Yeah, I got your load board too.
Okay, so Park Forest. It just said they need your insurance and W-9. That was on August of the 23rd.
Okay. Yeah. I set up with everybody, but until I did work with them, I wanted, that was the hard part to set up. So the easy part is just, I sent all that in, and I'll call you back.
Okay. Well, give me a second. So they wanted that was sent to you at the 23rd of August. When you send it in now, it's probably going to take them about a day to update it.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a first come first served basis. So there's other people that have put it in, beforehand. So.
Okay. Well.
Send it to that email, and then in a day or so we'll get you good to go.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, man.
All right. So now you see they trying to hold all the money for themselves. 244 miles. That guy, he talking about 160 at best. So that takes us up to about what? Let's see. Oh, man. He said 70 cents. He said he was only getting 70 cents. So let's just do 70 cents. How many miles is it? 244. That's $170. So you mean to tell me you only gonna make $10 off the deal? And you can't even lie to me. Because if I was dealing with them people directly, I guarantee you That car is going for at least about that far, $250. They getting at least $1.50 a mile. At least that. I know that for a fact because I charge my people for one car to take one car down 50-something miles, $200. That's why they call me with a full load every time. They rather give me 300 than give me 200 or give me 300. You see what I'm saying? For two cars. You know what I mean? I cut them in a deal. I make them a deal that they can't refuse. So you're going to call me with a ton of cars. You're going to call me with a ton of them. And I cut them a deal that's unbelievable where they won't even think of going back to this load board. They won't even think to go back here and post vehicles up here and let these people, the middleman. These are the middlemen right here. These are all middlemen. Middleman, just wanna take bread out my pocket, yeah, the middleman. We can't play with them no more, man. Look at the NOPS. Come on, man, y'all know NOPS. This NOP going 219 miles definitely is a $500 car. That's a $500 car right there. I know that for a fact. I've done them already. It's a $500 car there. Only reason why it's $215 because he's splitting the bread with you. And he ain't even made a move. He's sitting there. He got the accounts, though. He didn't go out there and get them. They called him because he grew. He grew to a level in which he can compete like that. I understand. True, I understand. But I can grow to that same level. Just like these people, it's another car company out here that I know, More Transport. Look at all this. This is a car company just like me. I know them. So look, dude and them, they got so much work, right? So they got so much work calling them. They done built up so much work. They brokering their loads out. And they only work out of this area. Just like me, I only work out of a certain area. Let me tell you something, man. Everybody talk about mentors, right? Let me let you in on a little secret. My mentor, I didn't have a mentor on YouTube. My mentor, and I'm keeping it 100 with you, he owns 16 trucks. He's a multi-millionaire. You know what I mean? He got properties, cars, everything you name it. He multinational dude. I ain't gonna put his name out there because he a boss. Bosses don't do that. But reality of it, that's my mentor. Now, did I come in the game like him? Nope. He started at the bottom just like the company guys. That's why I ain't knocking y'all. I'm not knocking y'all. I know y'all can get it. He bossed up one day and he was like, man, I'm not finna be slaving for these people. He the one put the thought in my head. Why would you go slave for somebody else if you got the bread or if you got the know-how and the means to go do for yourself? Why would you go burn yourself out for them? He was like, young brother, I've been in the game for 30 years, 40 years, brother. I was burnt out so long ago, I just did it because it was sacrifices I had to make for my family to get where they needed to go. And I understood that. That one little inch that he told me, I understood that. Because he didn't give me no game about how to get in it. He didn't do his own paperwork. He didn't know about his Illinois number, his intrastate number. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know about all that. He had somebody else do the paperwork. You see what I'm saying? This is another thing that I want to touch, that these YouTubers, you know, and all these other people out here, not just the YouTubers, it's everybody in America. It's corporate America. Y'all afraid to do your paperwork. What's wrong with knowing every inch of your business? What's wrong with being able to conversate with people in other businesses about your business? You see what I'm saying? Because there's other people out there. What happens when you run into someone or a group of people at a fundraiser or some type of event, and you have to talk about what you do? You ain't gonna be able to bring your lawyer or that paperwork pusher with you that you paid to do that, to come speak for you. They're gonna look at you as less of a man. You don't know nothing. Why are we talking to you? You're nobody. You can't help us. You know what I mean? I sit here and I hear you, you know what I mean? You say you gonna, you know,
And y'all steady lying. That's another thing. And I'm not gonna point you out. I'm done with the shout outs and the point outs. But y'all lying. I mean, here it is. If you had your authority once before, let's just think about this. If you had your authority once before, then I'm pretty sure you know everything there is to know about having an authority. If, you know what I mean, if you went through the motions of it, like the interstate number, the EIN number, the US dot number, what the MC number means, the apportion plate, the different type of plates. You don't have to have an apportion plate. You know what I mean? I just got the apportion plate so I could run all the states if I wanted to. If I wanted to bust a move over there, I could do that. Not that I want to, but if I wanted to, I could do that. And I'm going to do that when I feel like it. I'm thinking about taking my show on the road right now. I'm thinking about it. Why not? It wouldn't hurt. You know what I mean? It would only increase my pockets. But I got to think about my family, and I got to think about, that's a lot of things I got to think about that's going to force me to ultimately make a very smart decision. And how do you go about making smart decisions? You be patient. You be patient. Patience, grasshopper. I can't stress it anymore. Do not go company if you do not have to. My father, everybody, I'm back, man. That was my customer, man. They was calling me, talking about my private customer, that is. I'm sitting here looking on Loveword trying to show y'all something. My private customer calling me, talking about they got another 10 they need me to bring down there to them. I just dropped 10 off the other day. Alright, y'all, I got one last thing that I need to tell y'all, because maybe y'all been taking me the wrong way. Maybe I've been coming off too aggressive, you know what I mean? But it's a reason why I feel so strongly about not going company. Because as people, we all struggle. And that's true. We all struggle. We all trying to make it. It's less fortunate people. It's people that have silver spoons. It's people that, you know what I mean? It's just everybody wants to be a boss. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to be successful and not have problems and be able to wake up and go spend 10, 20,000 and it not mean nothing. I understand that. But the only way you're going to get there and truly be able to appreciate it and build on top of your empire is if you fight for self, fend for self. I know it's scary out here. It's like a big ocean, man. You receive the information I got for you. I'm not asking for $1. I'm not, you know, if let's just say hypothetically, which I doubt it, because real is not accepted on no platform. But let's just say I make it to 100,000 associates, right? And I start getting a YouTube sensation check, right? You know what I'm gonna do? And you know me, man. I don't need your money. I'm gonna give back. I ain't gonna print up no, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing for you. I'm gonna literally hold whatever they give me. Cause 50% of it is mine, 50% of it is yours. Because obviously I wouldn't be here without you. So with that being said, I'm definitely gonna give back. I'm gonna be at the local gas stations giving out whatever's half of the check. If they give me 5,000, if they give me 1,000, 500 is coming back to the tube world. Cause that's how it came to me. You get out what you put in. I'm a firm believer of that. It takes money to make money. You know what I mean? That's why it's so easy to make money. Because it takes money. So, man, I'm just going to leave on that note, man. I got to get started on this little 10 cars I got to do for my customer. But I got to hit the gym too, man. It's back day. I might do back tomorrow because that new It movie coming out. I got to take the wife and daughter to see that. The little ones can't go see it. So, man, that's it, man. And once again, I want to I want to say to everybody out there that might be hating me right now, because truthfully, you have no reason to. I'm here to help you just as well as you're here to help me. I ain't no million-mile driver. I don't know what 1,000,000 miles feels like. By the way, I just hit my first 12,000 miles. That ain't no milestone, but it's a little something to me. My first 12,000 miles in the semi. You feel me? That means something to me. I went 12,000 miles, so I know I can go another 2,000 miles over there to Arizona and another back. You see what I'm saying? Because I see a load going down there on Central for about 4,000. See, the further you go, the more you make, but the pennies is still the same. They ain't never adding up to no dollars. So, with that being said, I'm thinking about going on the road, man. If I can get the right rates. If I can get the right rates, I will do it. But if not, I stick with my customers right here around me and make that bag. Slowly but for surely. All right, this is the last time. All right, everybody. So now, remember I told you my customer had called me while we was calling that broker. And here's my 10-car load right here. I lined it all up. I'm gonna take it all out, and I'm gonna load up 4 at a time on my truck and take it. Now, the interesting point I want to point out about all this is that dealing with the broker, you would have never got this 10-car load unless you had a 9-car, at least. Or, you know, they would have played you on the money, because they would have told you 53 miles, 9 cars. They would have said, hey, run that for $350. A 9-car would have did that in the quickness. That's gas money. You see what I'm saying? So this is how the broker play with you. I'm getting close to $1,000 for this right here. They would have never gave you that. So you do the math, and this is why I tell you, cut the brokers out, go directly, get your own direct customers, and you can live fat like this too, man. It's just gonna grow and get bigger. Over and out.
Look, picture me rolling, tip of my chauffeur. Niggas look jealous.